Ground performance. Here he is speaking with a man with considerably less hair, Kevin Bartlett.
Thank you very much, Sandy. That cyclone's going to hit us soon too. Paul, congratulations on your marvellous game yesterday. Of course, earlier last year, Kevin Sheedy did make the comments that maybe Paul Van Haar's best position at Essendon was on the bench. You proved him wrong yesterday.
Yeah, well, I had a pretty slow start to the season last year. Found it difficult to get my form. But over a couple of weeks I got it back and got my confidence back and I was back into it again.
Have you done anything special over the pre-season period to make certain that you didn't have the troubles of last year where you were a bit slow starting?
Well, I tried to do all the right things last year and
they didn't work.
See where that got me. So no, I just done a fair bit of pre-season training and it's paid off this year.
The whole side yesterday looked very, very sharp. Particularly the forward line. Any particular reason for this? Because a lot of people felt that maybe Essendon could be a slow starter this year with a bit of complacency.
Well, Kevin sort of pumped it into us to make sure that, you know, let's not finish off and don't think that we've finished our success, that last year's forgotten, we've got another season in front of us, so let's not fall behind.
At three-quarter time, I thought Essendon looked like they were going to win the game, but Hawthorn were kicking with a very strong breeze. Did you feel out on the ground that you were in some sort of trouble?
Yeah, I think it was pretty close all day. It certainly did get a strong breeze in the last quarter, which favoured them. And then we got a slight bit of rain, and then the wind dropped off, so we worked out pretty well all round.
What about the great mark in the final moments when you went back to have that goal, which certainly sealed the game for Essendon? Did you feel any pressure?
Yeah, well, during pre-season I hadn't done much kicking for goal, so I was pretty worried about it, but just sort of concentrated and everything went off all right.
The confidence of the side prior to the game, because you've had a lot of trouble with Hawthorn over recent times, apart from the grand final win last year. In home and away matches they seem to have troubled you. It means a lot to Essendon to actually beat Hawthorn now, 2 games in a row, because generally it's Hawthorn who has the run of wins.
Well, you know, I think it's sort of become pretty even affair between the two of us, and I think we've just been lucky over the last couple of games to have won the major ones.
The actual Hawthorn backline, which has been one of the great strengths, I think Lou's just fell over.
Really?
It's been a real great strength, the Hawthorn defence, but the Essendon forward line seemed to really decide to use the spaces of VFL Park yesterday and took a lot of the defenders out of position. Was this a plan before the game? Because your forward line is pretty mobile.
Yeah, we try and keep the game open and move out of spaces and sort of let the forwards run into an open position for the lead. And
well, your small men yesterday really pinpointed the ball to the forwards magnificently.
Yeah, even though there was a breeze going across the ground, which made it a bit more difficult, but it seemed to, you know, we've been concentrating at training on passing in distances.
Paul, once again, congratulations on a marvellous opening to the season. I know that you've proven Sheedy wrong again with those 4 goals. Let's hope it is a great year for you right through.
Certainly did prove Kevin wrong. There's a magnificent commemorative medal from Brim Medallion. That's really great to remember the game by. There's a tie there from Solways, you can't beat that, and from the House of Valentine we've got the orange petites, and also, you never wear a tie, do you, very frequently, and you've got the mint petites, and also this magnificent fruit and nut selection, and we haven't forgotten you, Kev. There's a nice comb for your hair. Quite seriously, I was away once with Jack Dyer, we were up in Swan Hill, and I got